welcome to my bathroom. Today I'm going to be doing a video just about a handful of things that I bought that they're not horrible, but I ended up not really liking them despite all the buzz about them. But I am going to be starting out first with this Avene Cica Cyclopate. It's this restorative protective cream. So here's the deal. I've heard a lot of great things about this brand, and I was just thinking, probably like how everyone else would think, that it's just going to be like a hand lotion or just some type of lotion consistency coming out of this tube. That was not the case. So if I shake it, there's definitely some fluid sounds in there. I guess I thought that by shaking it or like squeezing the tube, I'd be mixing things up. That's not really the case with this. Maybe I got a weird bottle, like defective. I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to show how this goes on. This is kind of strange, at least for me. There's liquid that comes out. And I want to say, I think that's like a copper peptide, but it's kind of yucky to me. Like you can see the strings or the trails of liquid. My problem was I didn't know that would happen. So I was opening this up while I was laying down in bed thinking, oh, I can just put some lotion on my hands before I go to bed. It's very messy and kind of yucky, and the liquid's kind of blue, so I'm wondering if that's like the copper peptides that people talk about. I don't know, I'm just not a fan of the texture. It really helps like dryness or sensitive skin, but it's just not something I'm gonna get again. And then I just felt at the cost of $22 for that tube, like I honestly kind of felt like I wasted my money a little bit, because it is nice, but I don't like the texture. It's just really weird to me to have something so runny. I don't know, that's not what I like to use on my hands. A lot of people have talked about like, oh, I love this, and it's just, you know what, it's not for me. If it's something that you would like, that's great, but I just feel like the texture and the price point just is a total deal breaker for me. It's yucky. So next product, I decided to try the Lumi whole body deodorant. This is the Smooth Solid in unscented. So it's supposed to be 72-hour odor control, aluminum free. You don't have to just use it on your armpits. The commercials just made it sound so wonderful. Maybe it works really great for certain people, but I'm not really a natural deodorant fan. I don't feel like natural deodorants work like I need them to. I can be very sweaty at times. Sometimes I can be smelly. That did not help me. I feel like it made me smell worse, and I want to send out my sincerest apologies to anyone that was around me and smelled me that day. That was not good. And I'm just not a fan of that consistency either. Obviously, I know that we don't want to use products that have talc or aluminum in them. Not only can they be considered carcinogenic, they are honestly very irritating products to use, especially if you're going to put them on your armpits. I don't think anyone wants any type of itchiness or discomfort there. Also, just what I mean by the texture, it felt more like putting lotion on, and I'm not really interested in like, ooh, let me rub some moisturizer on my armpits. It was just a very strange sensation. It didn't work well for me. Kind of a bummer, because I don't like buying things if they end up not working out, because I just feel like, what am I gonna do with this, especially with a deodorant? So yeah, that did not work for me. Maybe some people it works for and they love it, so good on you, because it's a no for me. I also tried this CoverGirl Clean Fresh Yummy Gloss. This is Havana Good Time. I really wanted to like this. I think it has a super cute color. It's very sheer. It just kind of makes your lips look way nicer. It's a fun scent. I am a fan of the applicator. I love this big oversized applicator. The only issue is when I wore it, my lips got really tingly and uncomfortable, and normally that happens if I'm using like a plumping lip product. I don't think this is, but just whatever is in it, my lips were just not reacting well to it. I'm not sure what it was, especially since it's like the Clean Fresh. Normally if someone says like clean or all natural, at least for me, I automatically think like less ingredients and higher quality ingredients, although sometimes that's not always the case. I think a lot of clean, all natural, like green, that's really more of a marketing tool. Some people may not agree with me, I don't care. If it works for you, that's great. But that did not work for me. That was kind of a bummer, because I do love my lippies. Last product here is this Vichy Laboratories. This is their mineralizing thermal water. So I got this at Walgreens. It was like maybe $11. I feel like I'm always on the search for a really great face mist that is also inexpensive. I do like the Dermalogica mist that they have, but it's over $40 for like the same size bottle, and I'd like something more cost effective just because I can end up going through a mist very quickly, and it's not a nice feeling to buy something and use it up within a matter of weeks. So I liked this at first. It's very cooling, it's very soothing, but I feel like there's not really a moisturizing effect to this. Maybe at first when it was just new to my skin, but at this point I feel like when I spray it all over my face, obviously this part's gonna get greasy because that's my forehead, that's where I'm oily, it's where I have my hair there. The rest of my face, it just felt dry. I'm just gonna go with my skin got used to this. It just wasn't right for my skin type. It's still a great product at a great price point, but just not a great product for me. So I learned my lesson. Like I said before, I don't like spending money on products if I end up not liking them. Obviously, there's going to have to be, like, I'm gonna have to test them to see if they work, but when products kind of start piling up for me and they're not working, I just kind of feel like, wow, I spent some money for things that didn't work and I could have put that money towards something else. So these are just products, I just want to stress, they're not bad products, they just didn't work for me. And I don't know, they just didn't really do anything for me. When I buy things, I just want to be like, wow, I like this a lot. I'm going to use this so much. I'm going to recommend this to my friends. And for these products, they just didn't do that for me. I'm still interested in trying some other items from these brands, but we'll see how that goes. Anyways, thank you so much for your time today. I really do appreciate you watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.